Yo, what's going on, people? What's happening? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for the Mandem talk. You know what I'm saying? People are saying it's the best show on YouTube, the best Man United show on YouTube, man. It's crazy, man. Big up to everybody who's been supporting the channel, been supporting the Mandem talk. Traps is in the building. We got man like Leon's in the building. We got man like Rhino is in the building. Hopefully, Neji will come back in. Here he is. We've got Neji in the building. We've got hopefully Tyrone coming any second right now as well. And obviously Musa as well should be dropping in as well, man. But Traps, what are you saying? Everything blessed in the dunya? What are you telling me?
Everything's good, mate. International break, you know. Looking forward to no surprises this weekend because there's no football. Obviously, I'm going to watch England on Friday. England Malta. Obviously, I'm a bit disappointed that Bellingham's not going to be there. Want to see a bit of belly goal, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, just happy, just here surviving, you know, surviving. We've had some news this week. Let's see let's talk, man. Let's talk.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Let's talk. Leon's in the building. Leon, what are you saying, brother? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. We're here, man. It's Mandem chat. Last week was good. This week's good. Obviously, the rumours are Neji's been ducking a couple episodes. He's back. He's here, man. But do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. He's got the fleece on.
Yeah.
And Ty's got the fleece on. But no, we're blessed, man. And yeah, I'm excited, man. Let's get into it.
Yeah, man. Rhino's in the building. Rhino, you know what I mean? Last week you had a lot to get off your chest. This week, I don't know. Could be therapy part 2, man. What are you saying, Rhino?
We're there, man. We're there. Big up the chat as always. Make sure you lot like the video. Big up the Mandem. Listen, man. Maybe there's a start of something happening. Let's see what's going on, man. Let's talk about it, man. Listen, you know what it is with me. I just lay it out as I feel it. You feel me? So I wouldn't say flip flop. I just got a bit more hope than others. You feel me? But it is the way it is, isn't it? It is what it is.
Yeah, man. Definitely, man. We've got man like heavyweight fraud now. I don't know why I said heavyweight fraud there, but big up Neji. What are you saying, bro?
I'm good, people, man. Shout out to you, Saeed. Obviously, Traps, my guy, Chopsticks in the top right corner. Big up, flipping Leon. Yeah, inside joke for that one. Big up Rhino, and obviously Big Ty. And this is a Snooty, bro. Is that the Snooty? Snooty
well,
thing.
I've got it. I've got that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling hot.
Let me show you.
I'm feeling hot in it. And you know, Saeed. I was with Saeed on Saturday. Saeed was like, "I got one. You know, I got one. I went to Asda.
Put it on.
Yeah,
Represent Saeed. Saeed, you have to represent.
I say, show them proper. Show them.
Come on, bro, man. Louder night thing, bro. Louder night thing. Just go put your sleeve, fam. But yeah, man, I'm all good. Make sure you smash the like people on the video, and yeah, man. I hope you've missed your favorite villain, man. Your favorite villain is back. Do you know what I mean? Medea. Come on.
Now we'll talk, man. Big up to Tyrone as well in the building. Tyrone, what are you saying, bro?
I'm blessed, bro. I need you to let me know if I have a delay, though.
Yeah, you good, bro?
You calm?
I'm all right. Yeah, bless. Yeah, no, I'm all good, man. Big up the man. Them good seeing everyone's faces as always. International break's going to kill me, but, you know, obviously you've got your Snooty, I've got mine. We linked up on the weekend, which was good. Big up Robert Bruce as well. Good to see him and that. But yeah, man, you know, smash the likes in the comments. Make sure you get your comments in, people. Subscribe to the channel, all of that, man. I'm here to talk, man. Them talk. You get me?
Yeah, 100%, man. Your Chucks, hold the mic. But yeah, man, listen. Big up to everybody here. Zoateng's got early super chat saying Ten Hag is a rat. A new bench of Casemiro, Varane falling out with Sancho was to save the Glazers 1 million per week. Got CR7 500 weeks wages out. 10 bags is inside puppet for the Glazers. Listen, we're going to get into all of it. Big up to Zoa10 for the super chat. Make sure you like the video. We've got some big news today to talk about, you know what I mean, that hit us this morning. But we're going to chat about it on the Mandem Talk. And that is Richard Arnold has left. Well, technically, I reckon he's probably been sacked, but he's left his job after 16 years, now official. It's been an incredible privilege to serve this great football club, the highs and lows, the constant that has been the dedication of our employees and fans. I would like to thank all of them for their loyalty and commitment. I wish everyone associated with the club the very best of the future. So, Richard Arnold is gone. Traps, what are you saying? Are you getting gassed? Are you know what I mean? Is it really, do you really care? What are you saying? What's the feeling right now?
It's a sad day for United. Obviously, a long servant. as the listen, fuck that guy, bro. Yeah, get the fuck out. You should have been gone about 10 years ago, bro. 10 years ago, bro. No one cares, bro. Pack your bags and leave, bro. In disgrace. Hang your head in shame for what you have done to this club. You are a fucking disgrace. Yeah? You think anyone cares about you, bro? Yeah, furthermore, yeah, no more jobs for the boys. No more jobs for the boys now. Yeah? No more jobs for the boys now. All you and your boys, fuck off, mate. Because you know what, yeah? I said it in a reel about a month ago. I said, listen, it's not hard for Ratcliffe to come in and start ticking the boxes. And the first thing he's got to do is say, these man, get the fuck out. Yeah. Pack your bags and get out. Yeah. And that's what he's doing right now. So this cut, man, seriously, no one cares about you. And you know what's mad? Let's see if you get another fucking CEO job, yeah, in the Premier League again, you bitch. Yeah. You piece of shit, bro. You are absolute rubbish. Turnip. Get out.
Yo, trust me, man. Listen, I don't know what he's done, man.
How do you really feel, Traps?
You know, hey,
what?
I'm saying, Traps, how do you really feel, bro?
What do you mean?
How do you really feel?
Oh, fucking listen, I can't. This man should have been gone time ago, bro. I can't believe it.
True.
Like, you know, like when people say thank you for the service. What the fuck did you do, bro? You didn't do nothing. What did you do? What did you do?
Yeah.
Man tried to sit in the pub. Man tried to sit in the pub and do some publicity stunt to go on like he was on side, bro.
That's mad.
You
remember that, Mandem?
What?
Yeah.
Remember that?
You don't forget the meeting itinerary. A man said he's only coming if there's food there, bro. Don't you remember that? Yeah. This guy's a disgrace, man. Get out of here, man. Yeah, get out of here, bro. Seriously, man. He's a disgrace.
Bro, listen, man. I can't lie, Tyrone. That's the energy, man. Bro, he ain't doing shit, bro. What's he really done, man? He's been jobs for the boys. They all left university. Him, Woodward, and all them, man. They all left the same university, Bristol University. Man ain't doing nothing, bro. So it's good riddance for me, man. He tried to blag everyone. I remember everyone felt sorry for him. Was it a year ago when he did that little pub interview on that?
Yeah.
And they tried to cast him up on that. I was like, nah, man. But Tyrone, what you saying, man?
It's the start of something new. This is the first of many steps. That's what I'm saying. You know, when you're a baby, you know what I'm saying? You learn to crawl, then you walk, then you run. Yeah. We're starting to crawl now. Ratcliffe's coming in, and to be fair, everyone wanted this change. You know, I could do the hype thing like Chaps, but you know what? I like that Chaps did that because he had me at the start thinking, yeah, and then he switched it. I love that he switched it up. But the truth is, being honest as a Man United fan, this is what we needed, because at the end of the day, people have always wanted to change upstairs. I know the Glazers are still here, and you know what? I'm not going to sit here and talk about the Glazers, because what is done is done. Man United fans, we know that they're not looking to sell the whole project yet. So at the end of the day, it's going to be a new beginning with Ratcliffe, and he has to make the changes that he needs to make to help this club go forward. And if you can't get rid of the Glazers, what do? You hit the second in charge, and that is Richard Arnold, and that's what he's done. So Richard Arnold is gone. It looks like we're going to get Blanc in, Mr. Blanc. And he's got a proven resume. He's been at Juventus, helped build that new stadium, helped them get back to the way they were competing for that first title. And then they went on and won like 9 in a row. He went to PSG, helped them become a massive global brand. And the thing is, what I like about this guy that's potentially going to come in is that he's not just a footballing man. He does the business side of things as well. So we're going to get 2 in 1. But the most important thing is that he knows what he wants to do with a football club. So Richard Arnold, good riddance, man. You know what I'm saying? We're starting 2024, fresh, new lease of life. I think this is just the start of more to follow. And it had to happen because I feel like if he made changes below Richard Arnold and Richard Arnold still remained, people would have been thinking, okay, well, you still got the big boss who's still talking to these guys anyway. So it's just like employing a new person, but you're still run by the same person. But now we're going to have actually someone else in charge who's going to oversee everyone filtering down below. And that's going to mean a clear structure, hopefully, a clear plan, everyone in board, everyone in shape. And long may it continue, man, because I don't expect this to be the only one. I think Paul Mitchell is sniffing what I've been told. I think, yeah, there's wheels turning on that one. I'll put it that way.
But this is it, man. Santi, well-known journalist.
Oh, okay.
Claude Blanc is set to become the new CEO once Jim Ratcliffe minority stake is completed. Yeah. United also want Paul Mitchell. He's ready to sign. Some details have yet to be finalized.
I've been, the wheels are turning, Saeed, on that. I've been told there's wheels on that one.
Yeah.
So there's truth definitely in the substance of Paul Mitchell, which is good. And that's 2. Look, if we get them 2 in straight away, that's already a massive change, and that's going to lead to positive things in the future. What I don't want to happen here, is Usman will get gas. like we did when anything happens, oh, this is going to happen. Ragnick came in. Do you remember Ragnick came in? Everyone's talking about football philosopher and that when he done at Leipzig, he's going to change everything. We still didn't change anything. So just because these two are coming in, I'm not expecting to be a flick of a light, but I know that I believe the long term in these guys can do something. So yeah, man, it's the right move. We've hit him we can't hit the king, so we hit the prince.
Big up to Flawless in the building, man. Big up to you, man. Big up, man. Make sure you follow him. Are you Mandem gassed about Jean-Claude? Like, I'm gonna ask you, Leon, and then we'll go to Leji and Rhino. Are you gassed about Jean-Claude and you know what I mean? Jean-Claude, you know what I mean? Well, are you man gassed about him? Like, have you looked at his resume? Juventus, PSG as well. And then obviously you got Paul Mitchell as well. Like, are you gassed, or are we kind of just doing a little bit of hopium? And you know what I'm saying? Like, are we just, the ones there?
I hear you. I wouldn't say I'm gassed. I would say I'm going to wait and see, because it is good news that obviously if bankers are not making football decisions, you'd like to think that it's going to get a little bit better. But how much better? That's what I would say, to be honest with you, because I don't know whether if Jim Ratcliffe's got his stake and his guys are coming in, what has been agreed for him to get that stake? Does he have to be a bit of a yes man? But at the same time, who said it a couple of weeks ago? Who said it might have been Tyrone. Somebody said if we had someone better using exactly the same resources that we've got now, we would see more success. Was it you, Tyrone, that said that? And that's what I'm hoping for. But I don't know, man. Let's see how these guys get on. We all know that our club's a lot harder to manage sometimes than other clubs, in it. There's a lot more of a mess there and more to clean up. But I mean, if it's not a banker running it, surely it's
you know how I look at it, Leon. I remember, what is it? Gary Neville or Roy Keane. You man remember they were saying, we need the best in class. Do you remember all that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You remember that?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And if we're getting someone like Blanc in, who's gone to Juve when they was in the mud and helped them rebuild, sorted out the wage structure, the player stuff, and then they went on to win multiple Serie A's, and then went to PSG, who obviously everyone knew PSG, but he's made them who they are on that side of things. At least we're getting someone who's done something in football. So that's why I feel like I could be more optimistic than I have been about other people coming into the club. At least I
agree. I don't see sustained success though, because I think we all know what needs to change for that to happen. When I'm talking about sustained success, that's what all of us in here expect, like top of the tree stuff, innit? But with the resources that we've got and better people running it, I could see a stronger squad. I could see. I nearly said a better style of football, but I don't know with this manager. I'm not sure I go with that one.
Hey, listen,
trust me.
Now come on, let's give him a break, man. It's international break. Let's give him a break this week. Let's give him a break, man.
I can't believe that's coming from you. I can't believe that's coming from you.
No, but you want to know why? I'm a fair man, Like, don't think I just want to. People think that I wake up in the morning and just want to cook Ten Hag. No, bro, you cool. Like you international break, cool, innit? Bigger
issue killed right now. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, basically, you know what it is. He's got the rope now. I'm just waiting for him to hang himself. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
This guy.
Wow.
You had to add it.
I knew there was an ulterior motive. I knew there was an ulterior motive.
You know what I can imagine with Traps, I can imagine with Traps, he gives someone a compliment and then just pulls it back straight away. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but do you know what I mean? But no, I hear you. The thing is, so in summary side, I think let's see what happens, but hopefully he can bring some of that success over. I would love to see them scout better players. I would love to see them load up our squad a bit more. And I'd love to see just a bit more intelligence in there. So that's me for now.
Ryan, what are you saying in terms of the for me, Murtaugh's got to go as well, Ryan. I don't know about you, but this Murtaugh madness here. Bro, you know what? The United fan base, before I let you go, Ryan, man, the United fan base deserve everything they get, man. Man are saying Murtaugh madness. Man's getting absolutely dusted right now. Murtaugh madness, bro. Murtaugh what, mate? He's getting sacked, mate. About Murtaugh madness.
Yeah, Statman Baines, if you're watching.
Statman, if you're watching Statman Baines, that's the message to you. I know you've been hiding since Ronaldo and Murtaugh and them, man, yeah? Since then, you've not been making appearance, innit? Ever since they went downhill, you left the scene as well. Hold tight, Statman Baines, but this is on you, my friend. Man said Murtaugh madness. Bainesy, this one's on you. Man, I tried to gas me up. What's Myrtle done, bro? What's Myrtle done? But I'll let you go, Rhino, man.
Nah, but listen, But just before you even said, what do I think? My first thing was going to be Murtaugh next. Like, next on the chopping block. You feel me? But like as Leon has said, like for me, I'm just happy that there's some sort of process as to going into the right direction. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, we know the main thing with the Glazers and all that stuff, but another issue was the footballing side of things. So if we see John Meta going in next, and then we get a director of football, and then we start to see that process trickling down to the head scouts and all of that stuff, and we start to tighten up in those areas, you know, we could definitely go into a positive direction. I'm not going to get too excited yet, but at the same time, I need to be grateful and happy as a fan that something's happening. You feel me? I was reading into the whole Ratcliffe stuff, and obviously it's a point that Leo made as well. How much say is he going to have? And I can't remember what journalist I was watching. I was watching a journalist, and he was basically saying that what Ratcliffe wants to do is he wants to set up a kind of process that it's like a voting process, because people are saying, you know what, if the Glazers are still part of the voting process, how's it going to work? They're always going to win, basically. But I think he wants to set up a don't quote me, but this is what I think from understanding what I was listening to. He wants to set up a process where the people that vote, he's going to have most of those people anyway. So when they do vote, they will have majority vote, something along those lines. So the Glazers will be part of it, but the system that will be set up will be majority of his people, because it's going to be a footballing decision kind of thing. So if that does happen and he gets to have the end say within the football department, then that will be another good sign as well. And hopefully we can see because we've never seen Manchester United with a good kind of footballing structure since Alex left. You know what I mean? So to see that
and Rhino, really,
David
Gill and Alex Ferguson, obviously they were a partnership, but really, like they were the two that held it together. They probably papered over some cracks just because they were so good.
A lot of cracks.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. That's what I'm saying.
You know, it was the way they left
bro.
as well, man. It was the way they left as well. Because have you ever seen the clip of when Ferguson talked? Well, I watched the interview when he says about how they left.
I haven't seen it. No, I haven't seen it. No.
When Dean goes to him, he says to him, "Look, he said, I've got something to tell you," and he says, he's like, "I'm going to retire." And then Ferguson's looked at him and said, that's handy, because I'm going to retire as well." Mad. And that's literally the conversation that they had. And that was the end. That was the end. So there was no. Do you see what I mean? I think Ferguson kind of left on the thing, thinking that he's got it sort of sorted
in the back of his
mind.
But
it turns out he was retiring the same time. So I didn't think United was ready for that.
But you know, but also I can't lie. Obviously, I'm not speaking bad of Ferguson that, but he low key enabled a lot of this when he said no value in the market, and he basically was like, "Yo, like I don't really want to get involved in the shenanigans between the Glazers and the fans." And listen, I know he always had the best interest for Man United. I understand that, but at the same time, you know, when he said there's no value in the market, I get what you mean, but he left at the right time. He knew when to leave. He knew when the boat
knew what was coming, man.
He knew. Yeah, he knew like, I gotta leave now. This is the best I can do. And fair play to him, because he weren't gonna be saying, "Yo, listen, I ain't part of that." Moisey, I'm gonna get Moisey to deal with that, and then Moisey effed us over. You know what I'm saying? But Neji, what are you saying, bro? Are you finally happy now that, you know, I know you love to say football structure and, you know what I mean, and perspective and that, but this is your perspective time now. This is where you can get your bag now.
Come on. This is my preference right now, bro. 100.
Now tell your top.
Yeah, man, my preference shining, man. Trust me. I mean, look, at the end of the day, as a Man United fan, I want the same success what I grew up on. So those are my personal standards. But I also understand in order to go and get that, you need a footballing structure.
Neji,
you just can't have what you want.
Neji, I'm laughing, because I'm just thinking the way you speak and you got all them folders in the background. That's where you get it all from. I had to, bro. I'm just looking at
Stop it, man. Grab the folder.
Get the folders out, man.
Trust me, you know what I mean? Approved, fam. Approved centre, fam.
Come on, approved, yeah.
Trust me, approved.
Sorry, I had to, man. I couldn't take you seriously.
These things aren't mine still. Half of these things aren't mine.
Carry on, bro. You know it's all love, man.
It's green screen, fam. Green screen. You know what I mean? It's one of those. But no, it's you know, it's one of those for me where those are my personal standards. I like to believe that a lot of Man United fans have the same standards, or would like to at least have a smidge of that again. So for me personally, it has to happen. You have to have a footballing structure there in order to at least give yourself a chance for a level to be able to at least compete or challenge consistently every season. So for me, in that realm, it's good. But being balanced and fair as it is, I've still got a chip on my shoulder in regards to Joe Glazer, because I know that he's part of the sporting department. And for me personally, if he's ahead of that, if he's at the top of that, then that means certain questions and certain discussions need to go through him. And is he still going to be the guy to bridge the gap between what the owners secretly want? Well, it's not even secret, but in terms of what they want financially, as opposed to what Sir Jim is going to have to deal with. Do you know what I mean? And I think what Leon was saying, it's a case of how much control will Sir Jim have. So for me, that's the red flag for me. I need to understand that, in my opinion, Joe Glazer has absolutely nothing to do with the football. And then for me, it maximizes the opportunity for us to have this structure and actually enjoy it. So that's just where I'm at, Saeed. But look, it's the right move for Man United, in my opinion. And if Sir Jim is prepared to do this, even if the Glazers stay, I think we said it before as well, best outcome of a situation if the Glazers were to stay was to go, you know what, take your dividends, take your stupidness, take whatever you need to do, but at least leave the footballing side to footballing people. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's a middle ground for most fans. And if I don't think it's going to be a quick fix, but over time, give it 2-3 seasons, once there's some consistency over that. For me personally, I think that's when we can start sitting here and going, okay, there's a new structure. And even if we go and get a new manager, at least I know it's because we've got an identity with the way we want to play. So I'm cool with that. So yeah,
Neji, can I just jump in quickly? Because this is a perfect point for me to jump in, bro.
No.
This guy.
No.
That what you just said then for me is such a good point. I think a lot of United fans can take that like we are very reactionary and we want things like now, innit? Do you know what I mean? And I feel like we're the best of both in this chat because we're not, and this is no disrespect, but we're not 21 years old watching football. We've seen a different era where there's a bit more patience within the football. So I think that the structure inside what he said then about 2-3 years and not expecting the football to change straight away. Okay, could we play a better style? Could we score more goals? Yes. But a strong, solid change in the football side, I think that 2-3 years is realistic for me. And the second point I was going to say was we have to be really careful with this I nearly called him Jim Glazer then. We have to Jim Ratcliffe, yeah, because sometimes we don't know the conversations that have been had behind the scenes for him to get in this position. And if he's got any way about him where he's a bit like a politician, he may be masking some of the badness that he's doing in the background and telling us what we want to hear, but he might be still doing the effery, basically. Do you know what I'm saying? So we have to be careful that he's not working with them too much. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
You know what?
I don't think. Sorry to cut you, Said, but I'll be honest with you. I feel like Jim Ratcliffe should have the benefit of the doubt right now, right? Because at the end of the day, yeah, he's come in, he's made a big call. We never wanted him.
Traps, can I just say one thing though? The man claimed he was a United fan and then he's a Chelsea fan. You see what I'm saying?
You snaked us,
carry on.
Listen. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but you're saying things on the face value of it. This is business. Forget what he's doing. This is business, what he's trying to do here. You know what I'm saying? He's come in, he said, I'm going to pay this money for this, but I want sporting control. But basically, him saying I want sporting control, it's not like him saying I'm making decisions. He's going to get football man like John Claude Blanc, or whatever his name is. You know what I mean? He's going to get these guys in. So at the end of the day, everything he's done right now is you have to give him the benefit of the doubt. The sticking points the sticking points that you're going to get, the sticking points that for me is that, cool, you said that this is, what is the actual structure of the deal? Are you just going to get 25% and that is you? Or are you going to get more over next year or the year after that? Or the year
yeah.
And another thing is,
just on that point, Traps, apparently he's getting 25% of the Glazers 69, so we have to remember that. That's one thing that we never spoke about. 40, remember, Sheikh wanted the whole 100, so the percentage that the Glazers didn't have, that was a different battle as well. Still,
yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. So at the end of the day, look, there's another part to it, where there's obviously, I don't know, but you just watch the story, because I don't think there's this relationship or this trust between the Ratcliffe and the Glazers and that, because yesterday this Leon Cooperman popped out of nowhere buying shares, and obviously he's an 8-year-old American. So what's his role in all of this? Could he be on the board to be voting to keep them into sort of keep it even with the voting, or be a yes man for the Glazers? You have to watch all them things. So at the moment, I mean, you have to give him. I think I'm not going to say he's going to think, but I feel like you need to give him. You need to give him a little bit more time, just for more stories to come out. Maybe he might approach the press and say something like, "Look, this is what's going on."
You know how I deal with this? I deal with it as like a separated couple. You know what I mean? That my interest is Man United Football Club. I've got no interest in Jim Ratcliffe. You know, for me, he's still a rat. When he signed that, when he knew, because the fans, majority of the fan base, we all said full sale only. The situation is a situation. So now, for me, I ain't giving no benefit of doubt. He's still a rat. I don't know him. I don't want him. That's my kind of prerogative anyway. I'm looking at it as, you know what? I'm here for the kids. So I'm here. If you're bringing football structure, fair enough. But I will not give no benefit of the doubt to this rat. That's what he is for me. He's gone in the bed with this. He's found a way. And for me, he knew that Man United fans, we said we want Glazers out. No matter what, period. We didn't go, benefit of doubt, or you know what, no. But if he's bringing football in structure, that's where I'm here for the kids. You know when I say, if I hear football structure, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to let that one slide. But I ain't showing no love to Ratcliffe. They ain't no propaganda from me, from Jim Ratcliffe. Yes, he's bought football structure, but this is when the Mensby situation happened. We said 100% sale. That's what we all agreed on. So let's not go and say, but benefit of doubt. Nah, that's just my own opinion, but everyone's entitled to their own. Everyone's like, you know what? Cool.
Yeah, but let me clarify. Just to clarify here, what has he bought 25% of the Glazers 60-something%?
Well, Rhino, what did you say? Rhino, what did you say?
The Glazers have 69%. And then eventually he wants to take over the whole 69 by the end of it. So that's what I understand. Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
But
so technically, if he takes 69%, if he takes 25% of 69, that's what
45
under half.
45. That leaves them with 45, right?
Yeah.
So he could potentially go the other way and just and buy the shares of the others, right? No.
Of course, he doesn't work that way.
No, I think the rest is on the stock market, innit? The rest on the stock market or something.
Yes, the rest is on the stock market. But the thing is, for me though, he can do it. He could buy it, but we don't know how much them shares will cost over the years. They could go, the value of the football club, now that Man United could do better, the value of the football club could increase. So for the Glazers, they're clever what they're doing. Later on down the line, 10 years' time, that shares could be worth 10 billion. So by the end of it could be worth 10 billion. I don't know how much of that he has. And that's what I'm saying to you. Don't get played, guys, because this guy could be making it.
What you need to understand as well, we're fit. Yeah. I say we're fickle as fans, and I'm putting me in that bracket as well. I used to be there. We're fickle where the moment we start winning, we won't actually care about the structure. Exactly. So if we start winning and they start bringing in certain money, they'll be like, they can have their dividends, but what we're doing now is working. Because let's be honest, that's all we want.
Oh, Nate, we saw it last year. Ten Hag went on that good run. I didn't hear nothing about the ownership. And you know, I'll include myself in that. I'm not gonna act like I'm innocent.
Yeah, no, of course, it's everyone, bro. But what it is? It's not even a conscious thing. It's just a genuine. When you're a supporter of something and something goes well, you have less room to actually go and dig out issues. When shit hits the fan, that's when we're all trying to find solutions, and that's where obviously we end up having arguments and squabbles because that's what I want. But if you start winning, like I think I said to you before as well, if we started winning stuff, half of the issues that we talk about on the pitch we wouldn't be speaking about because we got the result. And of course. If you're consistent after 2 seasons, and you're going, you know what, Glazers got their dividends, but we're winning games, right? Let's start challenging and doing this. The whole script gets flipped. It's a different conversation. So football can be that fickle. It's just based on results and whether it works. So if it works, they're gonna stay no matter what. Like Ty's saying, they're gonna get their extra P and more time. It's just gonna obviously look good for us to Jim Ratcliffe. But if it don't work, it's still a win-win from a fan's perspective because people then can still say, right, it gets Sir Jim out, we were right, you shouldn't have been there. Glazer's gone as well, blah, blah, blah. Or it'll just be a simple case of we've been shot ourselves in the foot again, believe the hype, and we're back to square one. So
I'm not getting twisted though. I'm not believing the hype though. I'm just saying, look, at the end of the day, I'm seeing it for what it is. If the guy comes in as a CEO, look, he sacked Arnold, for one. Not saying, I'm on board now. That's a good move. That's a very good move. That's an excellent move. That's a sensational move, Now, obviously, when I heard the Arnold news, I thought that, all right, cool, Murto's probably sitting there, like that pedo with the bald head going, now I'm panicking, I'm going to lose my job. All of that stuff, So I'm thinking, so he's next. So if he does, all I'm saying is, look, don't think about Jim Ratcliffe and the takeover and Jassim and that. Jassim's gone, forget that. All we're thinking about is, are you doing the right things? And right now, thus far, he's doing the right things.
Fair.
Yeah.
You know what?
Until he puts a foot wrong, man. Don't get me wrong. When he puts a foot wrong, then we go, got you, bitch. Yeah, we saw you. Saw what you done. You know what I'm saying? But right now,
I think what it is, Traps, is we have to keep you're right, 100%. It's a good move. I think for me, with the amount of like emotional roller coaster this club's given us and the amount of false promises and rare, I don't know where we are anymore as United, innit? Like I don't even talk big about United anymore. We are like a top 6 club. I don't know, man. Do you know what I mean? If it gets worse,
fallen giant, innit? We're a fallen giant.
It's also easy to please the fan base because we've been on our knees. Pause. You know, we've been on our knees, but we're
desperate.
This guy's got a sexy name, Jean-Claude. You know, everyone's like, yo,
I've been on my knees.
Bro. Everyone's like, we today, bro. Like, yo, relax, man. You man, relax about we. Bro, you don't know this guy, man. You've not seen what he's done at Juventus. I get it. You're looking at what. Okay, he had the Italian league and then came up and whatnot, but bro, there's a different kettle of fish coming to the Premier League, man. Because we can't be getting them French scrubs, you know. I don't want to be seeing no French scrubs come to my football club. You know,
Said, you say that though.
There's talent out there, boy.
Said, you say that, yeah.
I'm not skipping that.
Said, you say that, yeah.
I said pause, man.
Hey, Said, you say that, yeah, and then you got teams with teams that are doing well, like Arsenal, that going over there getting rubbed out by Rennes and that, blood. So let's not put this league on no pedestal, bruv. Yeah, at the end of the day, let's not put this shit on no pedestal. Like, as simple as that. Like, there's many football teams in this league, yeah, that have shit owners, but they somehow manage to get things done, yeah. So at the end of the day, everyone says, "Oh, Man United is the biggest club," bruv. Like we've seen Man City in the mud. Yeah, they've been taken over. They've done well. We've seen Chelsea in the mud. They've come over. They've took. So at the end of the day, we are not in the position that they was when they was getting taken over. So I'm saying, I'm not giving this 10, 15 years. This is like like Neji said, 3, 4 years. And I'd rather, like I said, Neji said he'd give the manager 3, 4 years. I'm not giving the manager 3, 4 years. Fuck that guy. But listen, this guy, as long as I see progress every single year, like for instance. Yeah, announcements like for instance, he's got the Nice club and he's got the other one. What's that one called? Lasagna or some shit? Yeah, he's got the other club.
Lasagna.
He's got them.
You're crazy.
You know, like if you start seeing like, you know what I'm saying, if you start seeing like players getting loaned to there and then scouts big scouts are getting pinched from clubs like, you know, like a Bright, like you might hear announcements like a Brighton
structure, basically. Structure.
You know what I mean? And you start seeing it's getting built, Saeed, and it's not like, oh, I don't want to see him come in and say, oh, right, I've sacked Arnold. Let me refurbish the training ground, and then now I just fade into the black. That's when you can say, listen, this is a load of bollocks. You know what I mean? But if you see, as long as you see structure getting built month after month, year after year, and it's non-stop. Yeah, it's non-stop. There's no stagnant period where they don't know what to do. It's like, cool. If anyone that ain't pulling their weight gets kicked out, and that's it. That's what you want to see. So, I mean, I like I said, everyone wanted the full sell because everyone hates the Glazers. They want them gone by any means necessary. But let's be real about it. Jassim might have had all the money in the world, and money's not our problem because we've almost gone 1.8 billion since Fergie left or something. So that money's not been the problem. Do you understand? So
it's how you spend it. It's how you spend it.
So it's how you spend it. So Jassim could have came here with all the money in the world, and we could have ended up like PSG, bro, getting dumped out of the Champions League and smacked up every week.
I respect this. You know, the biggest thing for me, though, what I respect about bringing the football structure is to take away the responsibility from Ten Hag, because we've seen absolute scrubs come to the football club, and Ten Hag has spent a lot of that money, yo. Mm-hmm. So if it means, Ten Hag ain't got full control. I want him to have some sort of say, but I don't want him to have full control. But at the end of the day, take away from him whatever he's got that power, because I don't want to be seeing no former Dutch players, Tyrone. I don't want to be seeing former this player, former, he used to play for me at Utrecht. Listen, I could give a shit.
I like the look of him. I like the look of him.
Come on, say it.
Yeah, listen, man. I don't want that shit.
Yeah, but I want
say it, man. Say it.
That's why I was saying
No. I'm not saying
Say it once. Say it once,
my guy.
Like Saeed, this is what I was trying to say to man, when you deep the situation, because we don't have football structure, you have to follow it in the manager's view, because he's the only person who's got a football brain. And this is what I'm trying to say. If you're realistically looking at it, and again, it doesn't matter whether it's Ten Hag or another manager, any manager, if you're going to build, we ain't got a football structure, you have to build around where the footballing brain is. And you have to do it.
I don't think it's even to do with the structure, Neji.
Say again, sorry?
I don't think it's anything to do with the structure. You just see
no. Hear what I'm saying.
These men don't care. They thought he was onto a winner.
No. Hear what I'm saying. because we don't have this football structure in, we're relying on Ten Hag to make full choices and everything else, right? I think Ty spoke about it before, maybe Rhino as well. We spoke about Jurgen Klopp, the Salah situation. Man didn't know about Salah, didn't want him. Tutu's there saying, yo, this man instead of Royce or whatever goes and gets him. You need that balance. And if you haven't got that, then sadly, as sad as it is, sadly, that any manager, whether Ten Hag or any other manager, they're going to have to do it their way. And this is why structure is so important, because you need people in the back to say, you know what? Yes, you used to play with my man. Yes, you've used him. But here's a new profile, XYZ. This is the guy you're going for. This is how much we can get him for. And then you keep it moving. Do you know what I mean? And this is why I said the 3-4 years thing wasn't because I rate Ten Hag. It's generic. I said it in the WhatsApp group chat. Do you know what I mean? It's got to be any manager, because if you want a structure, then sadly, it's got to come from the manager only, because we can't build anywhere else. Now we've got structure. Again, you got the proof is in the WhatsApp in the WhatsApp group chat. Literally said to man, I've got no issue getting rid of Ten Hag if there's a structure, given the simple fact that we can now. If Sir Jim comes in here and says, I want to play this style of football, and that means Ten Hag goes, no problem, because I'm going around the structure, we're building an identity. Yeah, that's not an issue. Do you know what I mean? But if that's not going to be the case, then this is what I was trying to say to man. It's never going to work out.
I feel like the thing, because I'm actually glad about this, because as much as I'm a big fan of Ten Hag, when I look at it, right, I'm going to look at it, and I hate comparing to Man City, and Sophia's actually going to kind of say what I'm going to say. When I look at Man City, right, they will want a position, and they will have A, B, and C profiles that they're going to be going for in that position. If they can't get A, they will try and go for B. If they can't get B, they will go for C. What I feel like's happened with Ten Hag, and if you guys think I'm wrong, you think I'm wrong, but I feel like he's had number one targets, and he's gone out and spent money on them number one targets, and he's overspent on some of them. Mason Mount, Anthony, Lissandro Martinez has worked. Onana, I believe, can work in the long run. Casemiro was his only go-to because we didn't get De Jong. We didn't really have options. It's not like we're looking at transfer targets and we're saying, you know, A, B, and C, and we're looking at even, you know, teams in need, teams in France, teams in Portugal, teams in Germany. It's always just like the baitist names. And I hate that. Manchester United have always gone for the baitist names. You know, look at the Falcaos, the Di Marias that came in and didn't work out, even though I loved them. We need to think outside the box and get players that want to come here, can actually nurture into the system and actually want to play and develop. Liverpool have not built their success of going out and getting the biggest names. They've got players that are kind of on the brink, or, you know, are ready to step into that challenge, or younger players that want to come in and step into that challenge. They've got the perfect blend. And I think Ten Hag, as much as I love Ten Hag, is that I don't like that we've given him the rein on, you know, signing everyone that he likes. At the end of the day, if you've got someone,
everybody knows,
and say, you know, I think you've got this option, or I think there's this person you could be going for. Like Neji said, I did say it. When Liverpool wanted Mo Salah, they wanted Julian Brandt. That's who they really wanted, and he's still playing now for Dortmund. That's who they wanted. I think
he's good, you know. He's good, you know.
And they went and got Mo Salah, and look what Mo Salah has done for them now. So for me, I feel like if you want to build a proper structure, Pep Guardiola said it straight away. I think about 2 weeks ago in one of his press conferences. I get along with the owner, I get along with the sporting director, and there's a partnership there. And once you have that, that's what also makes players want to come to that football club, because they know they're coming to something that is organized. I don't want to work in a place in my normal job if I hear it's chaos from people, if I hear people are leaving this and that, or, you know, you've got the people that are earning the highest money or doing really well, but they find the atmosphere shit. Why am I going to want to go there? I'd rather take a bit less money, wake up into the place where I enjoy for work. So for me, I think I cut out. Yeah, I'm back now. So for me, at the end of the day, I'm happy that we're hopefully going to get someone in that can work with Ten Hag, because it needs to be a partnership. And the truth is as well, it's not like we can sit here and say, oh, no, I'm unsure if that's going to work. We've already given Ten Hag the keys and it hasn't worked. We've signed 8 players, I think permanently, or 7 players permanently. We've signed some loans, but we're already looking at 5 of them needing replaced already. Martinez, Højlund, and Onana are the only 3 that I can look you dead in the eye and say, do you know what? You could be part of the progress in the next 3 to 5 years. When I look at Casemiro, might be gone soon. You know, when I'm looking at Anthony, one of the worst signings we've had, you know, I'm looking at Malacia. He's not, Malacia has not really been here this season, but I don't think he's cut out for Manchester United level probably.
You reckon it'll be easy though? Let me ask you a question though. If we get rid of these players here, no, but hold on, mate. You know your point there. Yeah. Do you reckon Ten Hag will feel easy getting rid of the players that he brought in? So them Antilles, them kind of signings that he's saying.
No, he won't.
This new structure makes sense.
Are you sure?
No, he won't. But sorry, this is how I look at it. Up until 3 weeks ago, I would have said no, he won't, because he's got that Dutch side in him where I don't want to say they're arrogant, but they've got that abruptness. Germans have it as well, like where they want it to work, so they'll keep persisting until it works. But at the end of the day, if you're then getting a footballing structure, they will make some of them decisions to say, yo, Anthony's got to go, or XY's got to go. And if that's what the footballing structure believe in, and that's what then I'm sorry, they've got to go.
Yeah.
Guardiola signed some players. Ferran Torres, he was here for 1 year. He said, yo, look, I want to go. Go.
Adios. That's the difference with the structure, yeah? Like,
it's not going to work.
We ain't been allowed, and this is why I said to man before, yeah, just mad, yeah, you're gonna have to play these Mandem talks backwards, bro, because I make more sense if you read it backwards. I've been trying to say to man, we are the only club that can't make mistakes in the transfer market, and that's an issue because that's not normal. You're meant to be able to get things wrong. You're meant to be able to sell players on. You know what I mean? Pep Guardiola's been able to do it as soon as he came straight in. You're meant to be able to do these things, and your structure allows you to do that. We're not holding onto players because they're now assets or because they're on big contracts. No, you have to take an L. If you're serious in life, do you know what I mean? You're going to make some steps forward and go, shit, can't go that way, and take a step back. You're going to have to and find a new route. We don't do that. We sit there and go, oh, well, we're going to have to stick it out and just stand there for time. Do you know what I mean? We can't be moving like that if we're meant to be a serious club. And City do it, Liverpool have done it, and these ultimately are the clubs that most fans are talking about trying to reach and be like. So we need that structure there, and I'm fully with Ty on that one. Like, we've got to be able to get rid of some of these players. But I know Leon wanted to drop bars, man.
You know what? It's just like when Trapp started talking, then you didn't, Ty. It's like kind of a medley of all them. Yeah, Trapp's made a really good point a few weeks ago where he said you can't go into an office and say that you want this and just get it. You've got to have someone that pushes back on you to say, yeah, I know you want him for this much, but you can't get that. We've got this lined up for you. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, Neji, you touched on some good points where we might see that if this football structure works a little bit over a period of time, that we might find out, and this is just a scenario, that Ten Hag had too much control to where the point of he's walked into the office, he's seen Murto and he's seen Arnold and all these guys, and he's gone, these guys have got no idea what they're doing. They're Muppets, yeah?
Of course.
And he's tried to grab the whole thing, yeah?
100%.
And then he's tried to do it, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? And it might...
But you know how long it took, though, Leon? Just to cut you off, it took him 2 weeks to do the interview. You know how long it took Ten Hag to get the job from Man United? Bro, it was 2 weeks. He was negotiating with Man United for full control because they said, you know what? We've messed up in the past. So, yeah, go on, carry on.
Yeah, no, and it's a good point. And I think that you got to have that where somebody pushes back on you. Now, it's like an office environment. Let's just say, like, when I used to be in sales, yeah, I kind of I'll just tell you kind of, I used to work in a pyramid scales thing, yeah, scale sales.
Yeah.
And you kind of start by selling yourself, then you build a team, then you run an office, blah, 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 all that sort of thing, yeah. And it got to the point where I was kind of what you call an assistant owner. So basically I was the next guy coming through to go out to another city, run an office, blah, 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 yeah. When I'm a very opinionated person. So when I come in and push my foot down on things, there would be not just the owner who would push back on me, but the HR, the receptionist, and other people. And it's important because you've got to humble yourself sometimes to be like, actually, I haven't thought about this.
They know better than me.
I'm not an expert when it comes to this. Do you get where I'm coming from? I might need some retraining to interviews. I might need a little bit more advice on how to run my team better and manage individuals and that experience and stuff. So I think it's a good thing, man. And I think that he needs that because Traps, you did make a good point. I think that he needs someone to push back on him and say, look, I know you want your guy Anthony from Ajax. I know you want him for this much. Come and look at the sheet over here. We've got 5 guys that are half the price. That you can get
he don't need someone to push back, bro. He needs a job. He needs a lift to the job center. That's
this
what
guy
he needs.
In a P45, crazy.
He needs a lift to the job
But
center.
you know what, though? The thing is, yeah, regardless, yeah, we should never have went from De Jong to Casemiro. As much as I love Casemiro,
exactly.
You know, this football club should never have went from De Jong to Casemiro. Like, we should get both. Reality, we should get both. But the profile went from De Jong, which was a player who was press resistant, can play out from the back, the first line of what we're trying to do. You know, comfortable on the ball. Like, he should not have went, and that was where I was like, hold on a minute, like, you know what I mean? That's where you need the profiles to come in and be like, right, we've got another player coming here. And I'm not saying that's the new kid that's coming in right now. Is it João Gomez, I think it's called, or João Nunes?
Oh, João Neves.
Yeah, João Neves. Sorry, can't believe I did that. I actually did a scout report on him. That's crazy. But yeah,
Looks
you
like-
know what?
looks
man,
like
I don't know.
Dan James.
I don't-
Looks like Portuguese Dan James, man.
Man said Portuguese.
No, he's
Nah,
just
just visually, man.
Okay.
Nah, just the human, just the human, fam.
Technically nice, man. But I know what you mean by the build and that. But
Nah, just everything, bro. Everything. Like
Nah, he's
I've
nice.
Nah,
not
he
seen him
reminds
play.
me
So
of,
I'm not talking about his footballing ability before I get cooked.
physically,
Can I-
obviously, he's not very tall and everything like that. So you have to get someone who's like, you know, quite physical next to him. But I do like the profile of him.
I've never seen him play, so I
Yeah.
can't
Trap,
comment on that.
let me ask Traps a question. Yeah, let's say this football structure work. This is an interesting one for you. Yeah, okay. If the football structure starts to work and the manager starts cooking within the football structure, what are you going to say then?
Him and Said be 10 again.
Are you mad? Let me
get
tell you
out
this
of
now.
here.
Let
Nah,
me
he's
tell
still, man.
you this
Man,
now.
man,
Let
before doing
me
takeaways
tell
on base
you.
station, fam.
Let me tell you this now. This guy
Jordan takeaways
came
on
in
base
here
station.
and tried to
What
buy
team?
the whole Ajax team, blood. Yeah, I don't care what he does. He can win the treble. This defeat. He needs to go, blood. Because in the long run, yeah, we're all gonna end up
If
hating
he
him.
wins the treble,
Yeah.
you're going to say Ten Hag out.
Of
That's
course,
mad.
of
That's
course.
mad.
Wow.
Because I'm
That's
telling you now.
that's
I'm-
what you
no,
know
listen,
what
wait,
you're saying.
no, listen, wait.
Agenda FC
Wait.
over Man
No, hold on,
United.
wait.
Yeah?
No, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait.
Traps
Because
is
the only
smoking
reason,
the South
no,
London pack, boy.
wait. Because the only reason why how he's gonna win the treble is gonna be either a bag of injuries happen in other teams, penalties, all kinds of shit football,
Oh my
all kinds of.
God.
We're gonna stink our way to the treble, bruv. That's the truth of it. Yeah. So realistically,
You fluke your way to a treble, yeah?
I'm saying. I'm saying,
Mad.
I'm saying, listen,
Let
I'm saying,
him
if
land, let him land,
if
let
he's
him land.
going to win it, all right, cool. Cool? Let's be honest. His style of football and what he's trying to do is the whole reason why everyone's pissed off and moaned in the first place. So let's be
Not
real
big,
about
yeah,
it.
facts.
Like what he's done, you want to sit here? You think you can buy 8 players? You buy 8 players for fucking Chelsea. Go buy 8 players for Man City. See what happens. Go buy 8 players and they're all shit. And see what that's a sackable offense. What are you talking about? Ten Hag's dog's job should be done already, bro. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, but the
No,
hypothetical
we're
is
saying if it
we win a
works.
treble.
Hold on.
We're saying
Yeah,
if he pulls it back.
if it works, if it works, it shows you that it's on the football club, not him. So do you understand? Like it's the same way. Like you don't want to speak up Brighton and say, oh, Brighton's this and Brighton's that. Brighton get rid of managers and get rid of players, and it's always the same. It's always the same. It's always the same.
So
Who
therefore,
the fuck
then,
is Ten
Traps,
Hag?
what you're saying,
Get out, man.
So what you're saying then, Traps, therefore, is if it's on the structure, that means every manager before potentially has failed to some high degree
AG was
because there's
waiting
no
for this. I
structure,
knew this was coming.
which
So you said
ultimately
that
is
again?
what
I
man's been
told you,
saying.
man. This is
Sorry,
his
what?
bag now. This is his bag.
Say that
Come
again.
on. Okay, I'll break it down to you. So if it's not on the manager, but it's on the structure, then arguably every manager before has failed to a large extent because there's been no structure. If the difference is there's a structure in there,
Brother,
and
that's not
manager
the
becomes
difference.
successful,
That's not the
what you're
difference,
saying,
brother.
bro.
That's not the difference. That's not what I'm saying. Ten Hag
What
is
you
a
saying then?
different. Ten Hag is a different ball game to all of these man, right? Because
Why?
right, Ten Hag came in, yeah, and he got given the reins. 400 million to go and spend. He got given the reins. Go back to all the managers, right? Moyes got his 8 months on fucking Fellaini, bruv, yeah. Then you had LVG.
And Gal.
He got 225, yeah. Won the FA Cup, but they wanted the Mourinho versus Pep thing, so he had to bounce. This man's had free reign with 400 M's in the space of in less than 2 years. So at the end of the day, you've had the opportunity with 400 mil to go and build your team and do what you want to go and do. They haven't done that before.
Yeah, but that's not answering the full question because we're talking about the structure. The question is, again, if the structure's in place, if the structure's in place,
let me answer that. Of course, Ten Hag, there's an opportunity if the football structure is there for him to turn it around. But I believe for me,
he didn't say that. Let me land the question. Even Leon, you know what? It's your question, bro. Because I don't think people are listening to your question.
Wait. Let me ask another one. Saeed, if Ten Hag turns it around with his football structure, what are you saying?
What can I say? That's the reality. You know what I mean? That's a possibility.
That's the
win,
reality.
there's a loss, there's a draw. That's the reality, man. Listen, to me, yeah, you know what it is for me, though? I look at Ten Hag right there. I look at... No, but again, you're doing a lot of ifs. There's a lot of ifs going on. There's a lot of...
This is all well and good. No, Saeed, this is all well and good, you know. This is well and good. This is all well and good because the reality of it is that if we're going to do ifs and buts, right, I genuinely believe, right, that cool, yeah, this manager, the way he is, when he gets his sporting director and that, they're gonna fucking fall out. That's the truth of it. They're gonna fucking fall out when he tells you that Anthony shit,
that's a prediction.
all your buys are shit. Well, so what's
No, we're dealing with
what's a footballing structure? So what's a footballing structure working and Ten Hag turning it around? What is that? What's that?
They're all hypotheticals. They're all hypotheticals.
What is that?
It's all hypotheticals, man.
Yeah, exactly. So
they're trying to
listen. I'm not trying to change no one's opinion. This is my fault, bro. This is my fault. Yeah, this is my fault. You can try to chat me in, but I'll come out swinging. It's not a problem. Yeah. Listen. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, right? If this guy, if this guy sits there and he thinks that, cool, Anthony's good enough, this one's good enough, that one's good enough, and a man saying you ain't good enough, and you want to try and you want to try and oppose it, but if you got, like you said, like Pep said, it's all got to work. I get on with the man. I get on with this. Like, bro, like it's clear to see. You know what I'm saying? And you have to remember, you've had 400 million of these man's money or our money so far. You know, so you understand. So at the end of the day, board meeting 6 months down the line, they're gonna want to start seeing some return on this shit. So regardless of what, whether the structure's good or not, this man is, I think for me, he's on borrowed time anyway.
I do hear that.
That's fair, you know. That's fair, you know. When you actually look at it, I think the pressure is even more greater now. I don't listen. Okay, it can help him, and it can, you know what I mean. It can give him a bit more confidence to do his job. But I feel like the pressure now is even greater, Mandem, because now there ain't no more. Oh, he didn't get his signings. There's no structure. Yeah. Well, now when the structure is in place.
Wait there. If you listen back to this, Saeed, you listen back to the stream, literally, every single one of us had a comment based on the simple fact that we're saying Ten Hag will get less reign in terms of picking players, etc. Yep. The structure will be much better. We've all just brought great arguments to a point regarding how a structure can benefit a manager. But now we're kind of scared if this manager does turn against.
No, I didn't say scared. No.
Okay.
Who's scared?
I didn't say scared. I didn't say scared.
It's just what they say. It's just what they say. Based on what they've seen.
I feel like it's more pressure to even succeed even more. That's what I'm saying to you. For me, it's more pressure now because now you haven't got that excuse of etc. And this is the thing. For me, I think also he's had actually a lot of money to spend on players that he's already wasted. So I'm already pissed off with him anyway. So it's like, you know, you haven't got long left. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you have like 9 lives there, he's probably on like the last life for me because at the end of the day, I don't see where he's going. But like I said to you, if this structure comes in and they bring in players in, then of course it can turn around. Everyone's feelings natural. We're human beings. But right now, as it stands right now, I don't see a future for Ten Hag. Do you want
to know another thing as well? Yeah. You see where you man say, Sancho's not his signing. He's always going to choose his man over Anthony, right? Remember saying that, boys?
I did say that, yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah. So what are you gonna do when man like John Blanc says, listen, you can't get that guy you fucking was coaching 6 years ago. But you can get this guy. Yeah, this is the guy you're having, in fact. Yeah, and he comes over. You think he's not gonna get the same treatment?
Not necessarily, no. Because like I said to you, go back to what man was saying before. If all the pressure and power is on the manager to bring all these signings in because there's no structure, then he's going to get things wrong and things right. If we're sitting here saying we don't want that for any manager, forget the name Ten Hag, any manager, we want a balance and people working behind him to make those decisions better, then taking that away then puts the pressure and the blame where it should be on those who are actually in the job. So if it is on Mitchell, if it is on them man, then we can have conversations saying, are them man doing their job? Because the reality of the situation is, no matter what manager with whatever CV comes in, they're going to need a structure if you want them to succeed to the level that I'm assuming you guys want. If you don't want that same level of success, forget the structure, but then let's stop saying that every manager should, needs to go and challenge for titles. Like I said, you can't have both because we don't have structure.
I just don't think, you have to remember.
Shout out to Flawless as well, man.
Before you come in, Traps. Ibn Maghrib says the ball fraud John Ajax when he had structure in place. Now a structure will be placed on his head. There will be a fallout. He's a stubborn being. But carry on.
I can't see that. I'm not saying I can't see that. By the way.
Yeah. I just think. Yeah. When all this talk about structure, this, that, and the third. Like I said, he's bought 400 million pounds worth of players. So at the end of the day, regardless of what, like, say for instance, like, well, who are you lot talking about? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, all these names you lot are bringing up, I ain't seen them play. I'm not bigging them up. As in my mind, they start here and they end up here. They're shit, all of them. Yeah. So this guy, you have to remember, whoever a midfielder you're trying to, a midfielder comes in January, bro, you have to remember he's still got the conundrum of Mason Mount, who is his number one signing. That's still got to have to come. Do you understand? These things are still going to become an issue. And then when he starts getting told, bro, this ain't working, bro, or that ain't working, bro, and you ain't getting that, bro. Forget that. Like I told you, like when he come in, like when you was saying to me, oh, we need a midfielder was the main target, and the director of football turned and said, bro, are you fucking all right, bro? Like, we need defenders, bro, because right now we need defenders. Because look, Johnny Evans and these men are all above Varane and all this extra stuff. Yeah, when the man's telling him how to do his job, how do you think that ain't going to sit well with him, bro?
Yeah, but the two things I push back on there, yeah, is the reality, again, and I'm going to go for probability. The probability is that he's been at an incredible club in a structure already. There's no way he's falling out with a very well-run structure. It makes no sense. I don't see how that makes sense to me. I'll be honest. Because Ajax is an incredible, phenomenal club. One of the best in football. The best. I'm not talking Saudi League. I'm talking Champions League clubs.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
No, I'm going to explain to you right now.
Saying that
So
when
what I'm
there's
saying to you
competent
is,
people there,
what I'm saying to you is
to work with them and listen to them.
correct. So I'll be honest. I believe that's a hopeful wish from you, just because you want him out, and that's cool. But I don't see.
How can it be a hopeful wish from? How can it be a hopeful wish from me, bruv?
How can it be a hopeful
wish from me? How is that a hopeful wish from me?
Oh my!
Are you all right?
Bro,
are you actually all right? How can that be a hopeful wish from me?
Stop taking it personal. What's up
bro,
with you, bro?
Stop talking like that then, bro. Come on, man.
Bro, I'm making an opinion.
Yeah, make an opinion. Make an opinion. Don't make an opinion then. Go on.
Relax. Jesus Christ.
Go on. Neji, land.
Thank you, bro. So what I'm saying to you is, yeah, you've come with that analogy, but I think on a basis of probability, given the fact that he's worked at an incredible club with an incredible structure, I don't see why you would fall out, especially when your job's on the line and you want to make things work. It don't make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. So have your opinion, cool. I'm challenging it with
but you're telling my opinion
of Ajax. That's it.
But we're not Ajax though. Simple as that. Because we're not Ajax.
Have to be Ajax. I'm talking about structure.
Yeah, but
You know what's crazy though? I think you know what about this. I think a lot of what we're doing is hypotheticals, and I get it because
do you know what I mean?
But it can only be. But what Neji's saying is right, because it can only be hypothetical. The truth is, he worked at Ajax, and it was a good board of Van der Sar and Mark Overmars. As soon as Mark Over, you man forget.
I know.
Mark Overmars had his little team. As soon as Mark Overmars left Ajax, look at them now. And that just shows that we're talking about an Ajax team that's had structure for years. So as soon as Mark Overmars left, which is a big part of the structure, Neji is right. Ajax have fallen. We're talking about them right in their own ground. We don't know that we're Ajax. We don't associate with them.
But you're talking about Ajax, yeah?
No, but Chaps, what he's saying is, obviously, it's proven in clubs around the world, not just Ajax, Manchester City, Liverpool, whoever it is, when they had Michael Edwards, when you have a structure in place, at least there's cohesion, there's balance, there's communication. That's the big thing. There's clear communication of what they want to do. So, for example,
but hear
it. What we're saying is, it's hypothetical, because of course we've got to go off hypotheticals. Because right now, me and Neji can't come here with a folder and say, "Oh, structure's doing this and this and this." In a year's time, if me and Neji are wrong because we still want Ten Hag in and it's failed and the structure's not working, I'm happy to come in here and own it, bro, and say, "Yo, do you know what? Maybe we do need to change the manager."
Yeah, but
until then, wait, hear me out, bro. Until then, we still got top 4 last season with this shit structure. We still won a trophy with this structure. We still got to the FA Cup final with this structure. So let man do his thing
based on probability.
Structure.
That's it.
All right, so cool.
This is a good comment here. It's not automatic that structure will work. We have a sporting director. We still don't have a DM. We got Endo. It's not a good sporting. You know what I mean?
Right. So listen.
It depends on the quality as well.
So listen, so you sit there and you sat there and you've watched Ten Hag for over 12 months. Yeah, you've seen his characteristics. You've seen his behavior. You've seen how he operates. What's the probability of him changing his behavior? What's the probability of all of that?
Yeah, but I think the point, Traps, is I understand where you're coming from. I do get that point. I think the point is
because everyone's got probabilities.
I'm not saying Ten Hag out, by the way.
Look at what you can see.
I understand. I think what these lot are exploring is the fact of why is he acting in this way? Because if a man's got too much to take on at the moment, and I'm not saying this is the facts. I'm going to throw another hypothetical here. If the man walks into a mesh, you walk into this office space, there's so much to do. You even get there and you thought, wow, it's even worse than I thought. You know what I mean? You've got to do everything. Your focus is now way off the pitch. you're having to balance multiple plates. You're making wrong decisions because you're emotional. You've got limited amount of time. You're playing 2 games a week. Do you get what I'm coming from? I'm not making an excuse for the manager, but that might be why we've not. No. But that might be a reason.
I don't understand, right? I don't understand.
Traps, one sec. This might be a reason why he's not been on his A game. Now, I agree with you in the fact that what I've seen from Ten Hag is unacceptable. There's too much stubbornness. There's wrong decisions. There's bad signs. I get it, but there might be another side. So we are playing with hypotheticals here, but we really don't know without more time.
Yeah.
He might get sacked at Christmas.
Yeah.
Another guy might be here. We don't know.
I'm just going off based off what I can see.
I understand. I get that.
That's all I'm going off. I'm not going off what Ajax has done, because you've seen everyone's going on like Ajax's structure has come about when Ten Hag came
been there for the longest, bro.
It's been like they've won 4 champions. They've won more Champions Leagues than us. Yeah, and that ain't been in the time when Ten Hag was around. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, like I'm saying, they've been doing what they've been doing for years and years and years and years.
Bro. That proves the point.
But how many times? Yeah, but how many times has things changed? How many times has things changed?
Okay.
How many times has things changed since 1970, bro? How many times? How many times? You answer me, how many times?
Traps is probably done, you know. Traps is done.
No, bro, how many times?
Why are you so pressed, bro?
How many times? No, because you've got. How many times has the structure, as the football stuff changed? Yeah, since
you asked the question, you're not letting him answer it, G.
Let him land. And then we need to move on, because I want to move on to how can we fix this now.
Yeah.
I want to move on to solutions now. You know what? Let me just move on to solutions.
Yeah, go on, move on.
I feel like for me, what's the solutions now? Traps, we've talked about what's happened wrong here. Give me your solutions, and then we'll get on to everyone else's, because we want to hear solutions. How does this football club now make sense now? What do you want to see? What's your vision, Traps, for United now moving forward? I know the manager's here, but what's your vision, transfers-wise, structure-wise, how we move as a football club? What's your vision?
You have to start from the bottom. Obviously, you've gone to the root now. You've gone and got what's his name out of there. You got Arnold out of there. So that's the root. That's as deep in the root as you can get. Now you got to start from the bottom. So it's obviously like you got to be like, all right, cool. Are the players good enough? Yeah. Is the manager good enough? Yeah. Is the scouting network good enough? Right. And obviously you just got to start swinging. You've got to swing the axe until you've got everything. Every last bit of problem you've got, get them out, and then just start from there. Innit? That's what I think.
Yeah. You know what? For me, I just want this football club to have a plan. You know, I want them to not just sign these young players that, you know what, it's youth project and this and that. I want it to be a mixture of, you know what, ability, and also want a mixture of experience as well. Because a lot of people are saying, oh, go and get this young prodigy and go get this player here. I want them to bring in players that are proven as well. You've got to bring in players that are proven as well, man. I feel like this football club hasn't done that in the past. I know they did it with Casemiro, but we need to see quality. We need to see like a plan. What style of play are you doing right now? You have to shape your team to a style of play. Like, if we're going to be a pressing machine, have a pressing machine team. If you're going to be a technical team, build a team full of technical players. Okay, you have to have a balance because it's a Premier League, but know what your ethos is. You can see what they're trying to do. You can see what Guardiola's trying to do. Now Guardiola's changing it a little bit. He's trying to get a bit of P&P now. You know, he's trying to get the guy that they brought from Wolves. He's a bit more physical. Doku. You know, so I feel like for me right now, we have to know where we're going as a football club in terms of what is our identity. If Jean-Claude is coming in, what is your motto? How do you want to come in and fix this? You know the ones there, bro. So that's just the way I kind of look at it in terms of me and my kind of ideas and whatnot. What you laughing at? What you laughing at?
I'm sorry. Somebody commented sorry, Traps. Somebody commented when you was obviously opinionated about the 10 hour girl, saying Traps definitely ain't press resistant, and it just fucking done me dirty, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Wow.
Bro, that's so funny. You know? I just had to have a moment, innit?
Because you know what?
Bro.
It's true. I thought I said something. Imagine, I was like, yo, what have I done, man?
You know what? Yeah. Everyone smash a like on the video, because Saeed TV's the chat. Your people are just unbelievable, Saeed. I'm not gonna
the chat, man. The chat's always chatting, man. Guys, like the video, people. Let's get to 500 likes, man. Come on, man.
Listen, I am some days, but today I'm not.
Bro. Everyone's got a different tolerance.
You know, he started it all off. He started it all off by saying, "Let's give it the benefit of the doubt." I thought you were going to come on a.
No, do you know? Yeah, but do you know what it is for me? Do you know what it is for me? Yeah, do you know what it is for me? I'm sick to the the back teeth of excuses and people saying like.
No,
like,
but
views are wrong.
Trap, can I ask you a question? Yeah.
Go on.
Do you know what's so funny for me as well? Like when Saeed gave you the floor to ask your perfect, like, ideal situation, you didn't even say the manager out. You just started saying, "Start from here." That's how I was lost from there.
No, listen. Look, all right, listen. The reason why I'm trying to say that is because look, you've gone to the root of the problem already. That's already been done. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, the next question you ask yourself: are the players and the manager good enough? That's all I'm saying is that's what I want to see them doing from there. I've already made my mind up that I don't think the manager's good enough. That's my mind. That's not what I'm saying. I just want to see them going about their business.
And if you don't turn it around, Traps, you're happy to come on the Mandem talk and own it. Because I was with Saeed on Saturday and I said, Saeed, you've laid your bed. I was chatting to him. I said, you've laid your bed, but if he comes out and he turns things around, you've got to come on the Mandem talk.
No. He's already said. You man are right. Ty. He's already said. He's already said treble or not. So this is what I expect right now. Yeah. I expect you to get a seat behind the dugout where Ten Hag is, yeah. When we win the treble, yeah, you're in a t-shirt saying treble.
We are not going to win no treble, bro.
Yeah, but now we don't win no treble.
Nah. I hope we win the treble. I'll never feel bad about winning.
Listen, do you know what? Listen. Because this is what you lot want from me, yeah. Because let me give it to you, look. I am so sure that this man is not going to turn this around. That whatever you want from me, I will give it to you. How about that? I'm that.
Can I ask you one question on that? Can I ask you one question on that quickly? Ty, let me ask him one more thing. What's the probability? This is how you.
I don't know about probabilities. You have to ask Najee about probabilities. I don't know about probability.
No, but you know. You don't know about probabilities, but you're so sure. You have
to ask. No, in my mind, listen. In my mind, I've got my own. Listen, I've got my own mind. Yeah, I've made my mind. 1 + 1 = 2. That's all in my mind. Yeah, I don't think this guy's good enough. So at the end of the day, cool. That's my opinion.
So if we get someone that's worse, if we get someone in and they spend 600 mil and they don't worry. Don't worry.
What manager do you actually want?
Don't worry. The infrastructure's gonna save them. Don't worry.
What type of manager do you actually want?
Don't worry. The infrastructure's gonna save them, bro. It's calm.
Traps, what type of manager do you actually want? Like, you obviously, again, this has been talking professional, like, you know what I mean, genuine conversation. Obviously, you must have thought about getting the manager out. So who's your type?
No, this is what. Listen. Yeah,
go on.
The manager. I think the manager's not good enough. I don't like the things that he has done and the reasons behind what he has done. Yeah?
I know what
I am not sitting here. I am not sitting here, Najee, thinking to myself, I want this manager out. I want him gone. Like I want, like, do you know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking like I'm not thinking in the sense that like it's. I've got a plan for him to go. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just think he's not good enough, and time will tell, and he will go. That's what I think.
Okay,
so you
want
ask your question. Give him a name of who you'd want to come in.
Yeah, but
man.
Because at this present moment in time.
By the way, Trap, this is a probability question. This is a name question.
In this present moment in time, I told you, as I told you in the group chat, you know, Emery. I take Emery. I take him.
Emery. Oh, you go Emery.
Emery. Yeah, listen, Emery's a good manager. Emery's a good manager.
Bro, you lot are deceived, man. Villarreal good at home, shit away. Aston Villa good at home, shit away. His level is Aston Villa.
They've lost twice. I think they've lost twice this season away from home.
He's not that level of manager where you go to like the top team and cook. He needs to be at that sort of.
All right, cool.
What is it about Emery that you like though?
Ty, cool.
Style.
Do you know what? Management. Do you know what it's for me, right?
Nah, let's not disrespect Emery though. Emery's a good manager.
Do you know what it's for me? Like, do you know what it's for me? Yeah, you see when you talk about. And I feel like I don't know why you lot are asking me questions because I feel like I'm in court here right now. But listen, listen, wait. Listen, yeah. You see, for me, yeah, you have to accept that. You have to accept like I need Musa. That's what I need. Like Leon said, yeah. Like we're a top 6 club. We're not the best club in the world, right? So cool, yeah. Right now we're staring down the barrel of facing Europa League. We just come out of there, yeah. So it's going to take a few years for us. I'm not saying Emery is the man to bring us back to the top, but he's definitely the man to get us up to a standard where we can start looking at going for the top, going to the top. Do you understand? And that's my point. We're not there yet. Any manager that comes in there now, like you said, yeah, any manager that comes in there now with no structure, yeah, he ain't going to get us nowhere anywhere. But realistically, Emery has a proven record that he'll get you to Europa League final. Yeah, if that's where you're at the minute, he'll get you arguably. He'll get you in the top 5, top 6, top 5, top 5, top 4, things like that. Yeah.
What's fun? You know what's fun?
So
let me ask you a question. Yeah, you know, you've been. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
2 finals.
You know, we've been doing a lot of hypotheticals in it, so I'm gonna do one against Ten Hag now, because we did a lot of for Ten Hag. What if the football structure now say we're bringing in a new manager and we're sacking Ten Hag? Are you man going to be happy
I
or
already
sad about
answered
that?
that for you, Saeed, at the start. Right,
Yeah.
right at the
No, I
start. I
agree
already
with
said
No,
Neji
I
as well.
hear you. I hear you. To be
Oh,
fair,
yeah.
Well, I agree with Neji as well, and what Neji say is right. But that's my point. So my point is this: cool. I don't think this guy's good enough. So regardless of what, as long as the structure's getting built, who gives a fuck about Ten Hag, bruv? No one gives a fuck about him,
That
really.
wasn't
Bigger
that wasn't my
picture,
question.
the
That wasn't my
bigger
question. My question was, yeah, if they are now thinking, you know what, we're gonna go a different way. We don't think that this manager is gonna suit our philosophy. I think everybody here now has to follow the structure, right? That's a
Yeah,
common
100.
Yeah,
consensus, right?
100%.
No,
I
that's
agree
fair.
with that.
That's fair. I
But-
wanted to just clarify that one as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fair.
And
but
you
that's-
know
but
what?
that's
And
what
you
I'm
know
trying
what?
to
I'd
say,
probably,
yeah?
if
So
they
go on,
did
Ty.
do that,
Go on,
if they
Ty.
did do that at the start, to be honest, I wouldn't really bat as much as an eyelid because they've got rid of the prince at the top, which is Richard Arnold, and they got rid of the manager. They're doing it all in sync. So for me, it would be a big change, but everyone at the same time. So if that's what they're going to do, that's what they're going to do. But at the end of the day, we wanted a change in structure. So if they want to get a manager in for the long term, I'll be backing it, going in not blind, thinking they're getting a manager for the long term. A bit like a Pochettino, where the Chelsea owners have come in, they've clearly identified Pochettino as the guy to take over from Tuchel. And no matter what situation Chelsea have been in this season, and despite rivals like us bantering them, I know Pochettino is the right manager for that football club. I know he's going to come good. I like the profile of players they're getting. And I would kind of want something similar to run at Manchester United. So if that's what it's going to be, it's what it's going to be.
And I'll back that 100 and say with Ten Hag's situation, I think it's wise. And again, I'm saying this objectively now, so forget what I think about the manager. Objectively, I think it's wise to go and get to build your structure originally. If they're happy with the manager, to build it around Ten Hag's philosophy, but then iron out the certain situations. The reason I say that, I'm not just saying it for the sake of it. The reason I say that is because I think you'll get success a lot quicker because he's already brought profiles in that he particularly likes. For one, and also you've got an idea to start with in terms of how you want to play football. Also, if you do want to play a different style of football, no problem. But just like Traps was saying, there's not many managers out there. Obviously, Emery going to be the style of manager that you want? What quality managers out there to come in at Man United that plays the style of football you want? So it's a difficult decision. If they stick with Ten Hag, then they're going to have to go off his philosophy, but then iron out the things in the areas where he's been going wrong. If they want a new style of football, no problem. But then you've got to identify that manager before sacking him. Because if you sack him,
also,
and then you've got no one to bring in,
it might not be Ineos. It might not be Ineos that gets to sack him. It will be Joe Glazer. So I don't think they have footballing structure. The football structure and powers won't be for me to sack a manager. I don't think for me personally. It'll be to bring in the personnel, but I don't know if it will be to kind of sack the manager. It might liaise with Joe Glazer saying, listen, we think that this guy's not the right manager to go for. This is what we're doing. But at the same time, it will be Joe Glazer that makes the ultimate decision.
Can I just add to that?
Yeah, go on.
I think it's really important as well that if Ten Hag stays, that there's not just the not just like the structure there, but like they actually sit down with him and actually say to him, like, review what he's done so far before they move forward.
Yeah,
because there's got to be certain things like they might have looked at the Sancho situation. They might say, if we were here, this could have been resolved. So we're going to try and find a solution. But in the future, this can't happen or this can happen. And I think that's really important because,
of course,
obviously, we're seeing him making some really bad decisions, aren't we?
And that's what I'm trying to say as well. It's not even a thing. It's not even a thing like the football, because it's the point of everything on the whole, on and off the pitch is a fucking shambles, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, cool on the pitch, it's you can say the players, or you can say whatever, but there's certain things that are that are off the pitch that you could just handle in a day or two, bro. You know what I mean? He's not doing that, bro. So what do you think? Do you think the pressure's going to get the pressure right now to be a United player or United manager? The pressure isn't there at the club. It's the pressure from us, from the fans, from the press, from what. But at the club right now, there's no pressure for these man. This is why these man don't do well. Do you understand? So what are you going to do when the pressure starts coming in? We're like, why are these men performing? Or you're getting dragged over and say, why is this one performing? Why is this one playing? It's only going to get worse. And if you can't handle it now, he's not going to be able to handle it then.
I think the pressure's big, man. That Man United shit is heavy, man.
It's massive.
Yeah. No, it does. Big up Fuad Kadani's army says Emery got Villarreal Champions League semi-final combined with Europa League trophies. Eric Ten Hag got grouped with Ajax in the Champions League. People talk about 18-19 Ajax, but what about 1920 and 2021? Obviously he fell off in the final year. I think he became third. I think in the final year, and he bottled the trophy in the final thingy. Feyenoord won it. I think it was. So listen, listen, I'm not discounting his credentials. I'm not going to do revisionism and say I didn't want Ten Hag. But what I've seen of him now, I think we've regressed. Whether that's down to injuries, what people say, that's up to people, innit? I think we've regressed. Does the
Do you
football
know what my
help?
big issue is?
Of course it will be.
And I want to see what you think on that and obviously get the rest in. But when I look at the games we've had, obviously the games we've won so far, obviously we've beaten Burnley, we've beaten Sheffield United, we've beaten Luton, which are the promoted sides. You would expect to beat them. Obviously, we've lost to all the big teams we've faced. We've lost to Arsenal. We've lost to Tottenham. We've obviously lost to City. You know, we haven't played Liverpool yet. We beat Brentford at home. But when you look at the teams we've won and obviously against and the teams we've lost against, we've beaten teams that we should have, and we've lost to the teams that we think, you know, last year we were competing against at home. When you look at our run, it hasn't been the most excessive start. Like, you're not like, oh my God, you know, United's had the toughest start. You look at the run we're going into now.
Yeah, it's horrible.
This is where you are going to be tested, Ten Hag and the players, because you know we've got Everton away, not a place you want to go half for on a Sunday. Then you've got Newcastle away. In between that, you've got Galatasaray away. You've then got Chelsea at home, who are going to have Nkunku back, and you're starting to see what Chelsea can do against the big teams. Drew against Liverpool, first game of the season. Should have beat Arsenal. Could have won against Man City, got a draw, beat Tottenham away. So they're ready for the big teams. And then we've got Bayern away, Liverpool away as well. And then we've got Aston Villa on Boxing Day. When you look at the run, apart from Bournemouth at home in between that, we've got tests. So like the Mandem talk's going to get very interesting.
Yeah, fact.
I mean,
100%,
but when you're looking at it now, who's on the injury table? Who's on the injury table right now?
I don't think we can blame injuries. You know? I don't think we've got that many injuries to be playing this bad. You know, I don't think we are.
That's my point. So like,
we've got hella injuries, man.
Yeah, but I don't think that's an excuse for us like not scoring goals and stuff.
We need Martial, man.
No, it's never an excuse for scoring goals. Obviously, in isolation, it's different.
I understand what you're saying. I know what you're going to say.
But you know what's mad? Martial is not going anywhere because he's coming back for one more run.
Cross to the club.
Do you know what the worst part about is?
Say that again.
Martial's back for one more. Everybody, listen up. Left to the right. Martial's back. Yeah, one more time, one more dribble, one more finish. Anthony Blood Clark, Martial.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it, man. This is what I mean.
That actually happens.
You know what to say? This is what we're doing right now. This is what we are right now. Martial remontada again. 2023.
A lot of remontada.
Goal against Everton. The timing.
But listen.
In the words of Musa, man, I think Musa would appreciate this one, but Hala mercy.
Listen. It's not only Tyrone, you know. Last week, certain man were talking about Elanga and that, saying that we should have saw Elanga, bro. This is what I mean. The man say some wild stuff, bro.
Yeah, but Rano, this is what I'm
talk about the sweat being heavy. I'm confused, bro.
But Rano, this is what I'm saying. Like, you see, man was talking about, Kobe Maino's injured, yeah. Watch when Kobe Maino comes back. Watch when he comes back. But man can't even get a game. And look how shit they're playing, bro. You're telling me this guy knows what he's doing, blood? Or everyone's head is all over the shop, bro. And I'm telling you now, yeah. I know you lot. Listen. We want the same thing. We want the manager to succeed. We want our club to be successful.
Dying.
But I'm telling you now, you lot have seen enough to know that this is not gonna work, blood. And that's the truth of it. And it's not like it's not like Arteta. People talk about we gave Arteta. You will see what Arteta was doing. Arteta was struggling, bro, with players chatting shit in the thing and whatever, and he had to weed them out and get rid of them. This man's getting these players in and they're giving them number 7 and they can't even get on the fucking pitch, bruv. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I understand. Can I ask you a question? Obviously, Said, we were talking about solutions. That remontada thing's killed me. I was watching that the other day.
I said it, man. We got more remontadas and trophies nowadays. We got Maguire apparently the best centre back ever now. Bro, I'm hearing Maguire's been our best. Listen, hold tight, Charlie, yeah. But you had a howler, my friend. You said that Maguire is been our best player this season. No, he hasn't, man. Wow. Nobody's been good this season. I ain't giving anyone the benefit of the doubt this season. We're playing shit, man. Nobody's getting the slide. Really nobody's been our best player this season. Everyone's
Who's the most informed player?
Bro, Informing
you don't want to say it. You don't want to say it.
man.
Harry Beckenbauer. Harry
Bro,
Beckenbauer.
nah, man. I'm done with that guy. I'm haunted by Harry Beckenbauer, bro. You might realize I'm haunted by that guy,
I
man.
forgot about that.
He's
I
so
forgot he was called
crazy.
Beckenbauer.
Yo,
That's mad.
remember that chaps when I showed you that video about Harry
Bro,
Maguire when he played against
bro,
Hull? When he played against Hull, and he went through the whole
when he
thing.
played against us, yeah, he was in the whole thing, and he played against us.
Hull.
Man was moving mad, yeah, he was moving mad, yeah. And then obviously, I said, Said, raw, like when I saw that, I was disgusted. I thought 80 million quid. This is what we thought we was getting, you know, getting this guy, yeah, moving mad, that dribbling. I'm talking dribbling, ripping man to shreds and that, yeah, ripping man to shreds. Maguire ripping. Who did he rip? Was it Matter? I said it was Matter or someone like that. He ripped to shreds, bro.
I've never seen that in my life.
Bro, I'm gonna send it to you. I send it to you after.
Send it. Flipping.
Saeed,
Maguire, man.
Saeed, I know we're wrapping soon, so I know you're talking about solutions, and we went back onto manager and that, yeah. I'll ask you, man, a question, yeah. Where do you think, obviously, if this Ratcliffe thing happens and all that, where do you think they start, or where do you think is the most important place to start with the structure thing?
Oh, that's a good one, you know. Obviously, it will be get the CEO, get the director of football.
Traps, you're saying just get rid of everybody, just wax them. That's the first thing, yeah. Okay.
Listen, I feel like they sit in a room and they say, right, we're gonna hold a meeting, and everyone that we're getting rid of is going today. Yeah, simple as that. Yeah. Wow. Not only that, we're not gonna do build the circus where it's like reports. Oh, they're talking to so and so, or they're talking to so and so. They're talking so and so. These men are all going today. Interim it off, and then go get whoever we need to go and get. Simple as that. But don't leave it too long. Like interim for like 3 months. Have your targets in your hand. Like if you're gonna do it, you got to do it strategic and just wipe it out, because you know what it's like. But like I said, my Sancho gets deleted from the WhatsApp group. It's front page news, bro. So all this sacking man and that, it's gonna be mad. We don't need that right now. We need to be quick. And like, in terms of obviously the building of what they're trying to build, that's not going to be quick. But in terms of setting up who's going to be here over the long term and who's going to be doing what, they need to be knowing that before they start making any moves, because that's why I think when you start, you just wipe everyone out.
Rhino,
completely.
I know you haven't said something for it. What are you saying, Rhino? Where do you start?
Listen, it's so funny we're having this conversation now, yeah, because this is what I said last week, bro. I said this. Man, they were on me. I said, if we're going to get rid of a manager, let's at least fix up the structure around it. Rhino. So I'm allowed to be angry and criticize my manager, but I'm allowed to still want him in, bro. It's my tolerance, bro. No one can tell me what my tolerance needs to be. You feel me? So
more
I don't know, man.
That's it,
for me, I don't know if you can tolerate 3-0. Can you tolerate more 3-0s at home? Can you tolerate getting beat?
Rhino's built different, you know.
Can you tolerate the worst start in the Premier League season ever?
Serious.
How much more can we tolerate, though? You know what it is, yeah?
Have you seen the propaganda around that, though?
I don't know, man. I just feel like, how much more can you tolerate, man?
I hear you, though. I get that.
We go against some better teams. We get smacked up. Can you tolerate getting out of the Champions League already?
Yeah,
like, bro, it's too much, man. When you actually look at
I've made my bed with that one. We're out the champs, man. We're out the champs. You lot focus on the champs. We're out that, man.
The thing is, though,
Europa.
Listen.
We're back to that, man, there, man.
Hey, listen, yeah. I'm like I said, yeah, because people, I don't know if I'll come across, but I believe people believe that I'm gunning for this manager. Like I think, listen, yeah, you fucked up the other day at Copenhagen, yeah, fucked it up, yeah. Go and beat Galatasaray now, innit? That's all I'm saying. Go and beat Galatasaray. Like I'm not telling you you're not gonna win it. I'm not predicting it. Yeah, I'm not doing probabilities. I'm not doing none of that shit. Go and beat Galatasaray, mate. And if not, we have a conversation about it afterwards. Because this is how I'm going to. This is how I'm going to deal with this from now on.
Listen,
the manager has a rope.
People are saying flip flop. Listen, I'm going to make it clear one more time. I'm
what?
allowed to criticize my manager and still have faith. Yeah, because everyone talks about sample size, but we're using the same sample size to say that. Postecoglou is the best thing out since sliced bread.
Nah, who said that though?
What Moses say?
Certain man are saying Potter was going to do better than Ten Hag. Like, I'm cool. Nah, bro.
Yeah, but listen, you see with Postecoglou.
He's that guy, that guy.
You see with
he went 9 men down.
And last season, we believed in
Ten. Come home, bro.
No,
I'm not
100%.
I'm not
100%.
gonna-
Last
I'm not gonna
season, we thought Ten Hag was going to do his thing. Like,
Trust me.
it's very easy.
Listen,
to,
I'm
you
not
know,
gonna lie to you. Yeah, if my man done what Postecoglou done with the 9 men and the high line, I'd have wanted him out that same day. I'm not gonna lie. I said this man has lost the plot. Get the fuck out. But you know what? Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. If you look at Spurs and you look at if you ignore the noise, they're on the same points they was on last season. Look where they finished last season. You watch them against Luton, they stunk. You watch them against us, first half, they stunk. You watch them against Crystal Palace, they stunk. They had one shot on target against Crystal Palace and won 2-1. Yeah, they stunk. Yeah, and obviously Chelsea, 9 men, high line. That is not bravery. That's fucking stupidness, bro. Yeah, that's stupidness. And then they're gone and bottled it to Wolves now. So my thing is this. Yeah, cool. I'm not saying that. Ange Postecoglou is anything, yeah. But at the end of the day, like I said, all these managers get these praise for what they get for all this stuff. It's all premature, bro. It's all of it.
Yeah, but respectfully, Traps, yeah, you have to be honest here. You said to me in the group chat about flipping. You use Big Ange as a reference point as a reason why Ten Hag shouldn't be doing a thing. And I was like, well, that's the smallest sample size ever, and I'm going to have 10 years.
No, listen. When I say you're going to, like I'm saying, and he should be performing how Ange Postecoglou is performing. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that he's come in. He said this is what he wants to do. This is how he's going to do it. Simple as that. So it's clarity. That's what I'm saying. Clarity. Yeah, we do not know what Ten Hag's going to do from one week to the other, and we're like over a year in now. I'm not saying that.
You were talking about where he is in the league first season. I was saying to you, you have to compare the first season. You weren't having that.
No, I don't know. I don't recall that, to be honest. I don't recall that, to be honest.
Before we wrap up, we got a YFC says, I know I'm being greedy and I know people are getting gassed about Paul Mitchell and I rate him, but Michael Edwards is a Messi of DOF if we get him. Michael Edwards is another one, but I don't know whether he's willing to come in. I don't know. Michael Edwards is the one who got Mo Salah in it. Mo Salah.
Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah, where's he at now, sir?
Liverpool, yeah. I think he's not about, you know.
Thing at the moment. He's not at a club.
Yeah, he's doing his own project, man. The biggest thing for me though is before we wrap up, this is a big we've finished here. We're in the where we now in the Premier League now. Before we go,
no, don't.
We're
six.
What was
Best running Premier League right now. Best run recently in Premier League
in the last 5.
Yeah. 4 out of 5. Yeah.
I can't stand that.
Are we still saying we're finishing around the top 5 area? Like, are we? Nobody's getting
below?
too gassed, right? Nobody's.
Who's in top 10?
Top 10. That's the top 10. That's the top 10 right there.
I don't see why not, man.
I don't see why we couldn't finish 6th or something.
There's more things. There's more things hopeful for. To be fair, in my opinion, I think, and again, I'll speak for myself, not anyone else. But more time, boys. Like I told you before, and I think Ty was saying before, we've got key players to come back. If we can get consistent in the games, if we're out of Champions League or whatever, more time, I can only see it getting better than what it is now. I can't see it getting any worse. So for me personally, I can see a surge out of the purple patch. But will that be enough to get us top 4? I don't know. And I think a lot would depend on those around us. Obviously, that's football anyway. But a lot would depend on the form of the teams around us, man, and whether they drop points. Because Arsenal dropping points. Spurs drop points. City dropping points. So it gets football's a funny thing, man. That's why I say give it to the end of the season and judge at the end of the season, man. I'm not trying to do premature 6 weeks, 6 months, just because we hit the shit hits the fan. Do you know what I mean? Because some people are going to be eating their own words. I've been there myself. I'm sure everyone else has been. So football don't rate us like that, man. Football can switch, and then you're left there thinking, raw, well gone. So. Yeah,
I just think after like 10, so after about 50, between the 15 and 20 game mark, you start to see a picture of how your season is going to pan out. Yeah, and at the moment, like you can have arguments to say injuries and whatnot. Because I mean, last season I've done the same thing. Like last season, like we got beat off of Brighton, and I thought, you know what, that was quite a shit performance. Let me go and see it for myself. Went to Brentford, watched us get beat 4-0, and I still said, you know what, I'm not even gonna dig these players out, because obviously my man's just come in. Maybe he's giving them the rope to hang them, so maybe he's weeding out the shit players or whatever. Let's let him do what he's trying to do. But this time, I just feel like it's a lot worse than what it is, right? Because like we're talking about players coming back. Like realistically, when I think about my players I'd be looking at coming back, it's Martinez, bro. Realistically, that's who I think
it's
about.
Martinez,
that's Shaw, Martinez, Casemiro. That's 3 out of the spine.
But maybe Shaw as well, yeah. Yeah, but maybe
Saeed,
Shaw.
listen, don't come with that, bro. About Claude under your breath.
But why is he the savior, man? He's a kid, man.
Did I say he was the savior? I was saying to put genuine respect on a player who's literally been proven to have a difference. That's fine.
You see what I'm saying? You see what you might say? Yeah, you might say Martinez and Luke Shaw. Yeah, but what you're talking about? Casemiro's been around. Like he has. But I'm on about. He's been involved in shit performances, bro.
The relationships there is Casemiro's not been surrounded by the players that helped him be successful. We know Casemiro.
Martinez?
We know Shaw, Martinez, 2 of them. They're basically not been there. So Casemiro's been, like you said, but I'm on about for Casemiro to succeed. We know he hasn't got the legs. So we need to have players like Martinez, like Shaw, who also are great at passing through the lines and building from the back. These little things help Casemiro be Casemiro as well.
Yeah,
and also he's getting it wrong because Ten Hag's not actually playing Casemiro and Amrabat together, which is what us 6 thought he was coming in to do. But actually, no, he's picking one or the other. Ten Hag needs to strip it back and say, allow it. So I'm going to play Casemiro and Amrabat and make it a brick wall in there, make it strong and give us a foundation. These little tweaks here, chaps, will have you singing in your bedroom, bro.
Yeah, but Ty, why do you think he's not doing that?
You'll be there, you'll be singing in your mirror, them MTV.
Oh, allow it.
But listen, the fixtures are mad. I see the super chat there. The fixtures are mad, but listen, you know what I mean? Make or break in it, Ten Hag. Let's see what you're made of, innit? You know what I mean? Let's see what you can do.
Can I just say one more thing, yeah? The man actually... That's hard for me to say this, yeah. The man actually think the forward line's going to click? Like, do we think it's got to get better at some point on it? Sure.
Sancho scored our last goal. Sancho scored our last goal.
Yeah, but do we think just Diallo is going to be like, right, they're scoring 2?
Bro, he's the only.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to say.
Leon, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to say this quickly, and then I'll let everyone else chime in. I don't think the profiles of what we've got as a front three will ever work with these. I just think it's mishmash. I think Rashford is a cutting and sort of shoot guy. I know he can create sometimes, but on the right, he has to think and use his brain more. Better out there for the team. When he's playing on the left where he wants to play, nope. Garnacho, watched him on the weekend. I was with Saeed. Sorry, I'm going to say it. I don't think this guy is going to be the guy that I think everyone expects him to be. Sancho's obviously going, and Anthony can't take on his man, can't commit his man, doesn't even create, doesn't score assists. I just think we need 2 new wingers completely for Højlund, who out of the front 3, Højlund is here to stay. The wingers, they're not. Simple. Sorry, that's just me.
That's why as well, That's why I wanted him to be more adaptable, because you know what I would do if I was the manager? I know he's got his system. It sounds stupid because he's got his system and his way he wants to play with the front 3, yeah? I'm not going to lie to you, lads, yeah? I'll play Martial and Højlund in a 2, you know?
Yep.
That's what I do.
Yeah, but this is my point, though. This is my point. You sit here week in, week out with your own thoughts of what you should be doing. This manager is going in. This manager is just there. What you watching this? He's watching shit performance after shit performance after shit performance, and he's not trying a thing, not doing nothing. And that's my point. Like, come on, man.
To be fair though, he's dropped Anthony in past 2 games, and no one said he was dropping Anthony. So again, swings and roundabouts, man.
He dropped Anthony
twice.
Is there a front 3?
You can't deny that. Don't try to sit there and deny it, bro. I know.
No, I get that. No, you're right.
He dropped. Apparently,
the problem is though, for this structure to come in, the Ratcliffe thing's going to take at least a month and a bit for it to be finalized. Premier League have to, do everything. So we need a striker, man. We need something in January, man. I'll be real with you.
I know. Don't start spitting man the Mooses bars now, bro. You want it? You do your thing, bro. Trust me.
No.
Listen, man. Get clinical forward, rude boy. Don't.
Listen, man, but there ain't about.
There, you know.
It's only Tony.
Clean.
There's only Tony available.
Saeed, is there a front 3 combination that can work? Like, is there a front 3 combination? Is it Pellistri? Is it Martial? Is it Højlund? Like, what is anything that works?
Can they go machine for machine?
I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I can't lie, man. I'm tired of everyone, man.
Nah, I'll be real with you, Leon. Yeah. I'm literally going Martial for the creativity, and he's our most clinical forward, statistically proven. The only issue is his injuries, but again, he's fit. Not
been injured all year, just not been used. Remember?
Yes, so correct. And then I'm also going to go Diallo, because again, you get goals, assists, and you can beat a man, left and right foot, creativity, work rate, all the basics that we need that most of our players don't have in the right area. And then obviously Højlund will benefit from having those creators around him. So that's me, bro.
Is Martial on the left for you then? Is Martial on the
It
left?
has to be.
I'll
That's
take
me.
that.
No,
I'll take
it'll
that
never
right
happen.
now. I'll take
It'll
that.
never
Right
happen, but that's my
man,
preference.
listen, for me,
Hey, listen.
Martial has to play anyway. But listen, we're gonna wrap it up here anyway, man. It's been a good show, man. We've been an hour and a half in the show. Mandem talk, guys, man. Hit the like button if you like the show. If you like the Mandem talk, hit the like button. It's as easy
Come
as
on
that.
now.
We've had over 1,000 people throughout the whole video, and this
Love
is international break. So that's
Stop being tight.
crazy, man. The
Stop being
support
tight, you
is
man,
mad.
man.
Isn't it?
Yeah, man. Stop
Press
being
the button,
tight,
man. What's
like,
wrong with you, lot, man?
Stop being like 10
It's a
Hag.
like, you know, it's free, fam. Like that, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What's wrong with you, lot, man?
Yeah, man. Like the video. Traps, it's been a pleasure. Next week we'll be back. You get me? But Traps, big up to you for coming on, man.
Always
ready
a
for the
pleasure,
chicken,
man.
you know. Check the chicken with a towel.
This
You ain't
guy's
ready for that, you
idiot,
know.
Yo.
Wow,
Come
man's
on.
ready for the turkey and
Come
that, you
on.
know. It's mad.
Jeez.
Right, fried
yeah,
towel
that's
and root.
Big up Traps, man. Big up Traps for coming on, man.
But yeah, always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. Big up all the man, big up everyone in the chat.
Every time.
Yeah, man. It's been good, man.
Yeah, man. Big up. Tyrone.
Hey, that feels like, you know that image that goes around where man's smiling, but really, like, he's got the tears behind the thing.
Oh, Lord.
Nah, don't, hey, Ty, don't
Allow
do
him,
that,
man, allow
bro.
Nah,
Don't do that, Ty.
He'll be back.
Chance is my guy, but I know he's thinking, Musa, you better be hearing this.
Hey, I'm going to message Musa right now. What are you talking about? Okay, where was you,
that.
bro?
Nah, down, man.
Big up everyone, big up Faye, big up obviously Rhino, Chaps, Els,
Big up D-Train as well. Big up
Yeah.
D-Train, latest
Yeah,
member
big
of the channel.
up
Big up
D-Train.
D-Train.
Like the video, people. Make sure you subscribe, man. Let's get Faye subscribers up. Obviously, make sure you check out Never a File as well. Trafford Tunnel. Make sure you subscribe to all the Mandem and just keep showing love for this show, man. We love doing it as much as you love watching it. Trust me, and I say that with chest. So big up everyone liking and commenting, man.
Yeah, man. Big up YFC again. Comes in. He said it's impossible. Man, doing that, you know. Listen, don't worry, man. Chats will be back, man. He says impossible for Man United to play a two up front. Impossible. We need Kante level midfielders to cover the ground. We will leave the width. Yeah, that's true as well. Big up to Leon as well. You get me? He's going to be live as well at 8:30 with Neji. There's going to be a redirect on the channel. Let's get Neji. I think he's got 1 subscriber. I might be his first subscriber, you know. So everybody right now, subscribe to Unleash Sports. You get me? And it'll redirect you anyway. And I wanted to at least get into 100 subscribers by the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But Leon, big up to you, man.
Big up people, man. Yeah, appreciate it. It's been a long time coming with the YouTube stuff, man. So we're going to be doing a couple of United streams a week, boxing stream, MMA stream, and I got some good people coming. Hopefully, as we grow as well, bring some people in from the combat industry, connect them up. And obviously, like I was saying to you, man, I got a fight night coming up December the 2nd. If all of you lot can make it, come down, man. We're in South London. We're in Tolworth near Sutton, yeah. And we got a big night lined up. So, yeah, man, if you want to come through, Black Box Global, that's our platform. And I want to give a shout out to my brethren, Harry from Derby, who's fighting for the British title on Saturday as well. So, got a bit of a clash here.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Lindenhoff as well. Lindenhoff is fighting as well in December.
Mate, he's got the Bivol
I just
fight.
see the cards announced now. That's what I'm looking at. Rom's just said it to me now.
Wait till you hear what's going on with the AJ thing. There's Wilder fighting Parker.
No. I'm just saying, bro. It's just come out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. AJ's fighting Wally, and I've seen some little secret listing. There's
you know what? I'm looking at the list now. I know you got to wrap it up, but I like the big names that are fighting, but I don't like the matchups. The big names should all win. It's about them putting on a performance. I don't think the matchups are that tight.
But they're just doing the AJ thingy, so then they can meet at the start next year.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. Yeah, stepping stones.
But yeah, man, boxing's my thing. That's what.
Yeah. We'll have to do boxing. We'll have to jump on.
Yeah, definitely, man. Boxing, we're there, man. I'm a big boxing fan, so big up to you.
Always
Make sure you follow it. Always, man. There's a link there, people. I think I put the link in. Did I put the link in?
Go and subscribe, man. Go and support them.
Do that, man. The voice of reason, man.
No. There you go, man. Unleash Sport. Everyone subscribe to get to 100 subscribers.
Oh, shout out the Mandem, by the way, as well. Shout out the Mandem. Good show.
Yeah. Shout out everyone the Mandem. Yeah, man. Rhino, big up to you as well for coming on, man. Big up, bro.
Come on, man. Big up the Mandem as always. Big love to the chat as well. Make sure you are liking the video. Neji, Traps, Ty, Leon, Musa as always, man. It's always a pleasure to be on the show, man. Always love to Saeed as well. Subscribe to me, Rhino MGTV. And yeah, man, let's see how this international break goes, and always love to the chat, man. Always love to the chat. We'll be back again.
Come on. Always, man. Big up to you, and big up to Neji as well. Always love my guy.
Big up Faz as well.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
forgot about Faz.
Man. Big up everyone in the comments.
Big up Faz.
Make sure no one's coming. Yeah, cool. Sorry, just checking the cameras in. But yeah, man, shout out to you guys first and foremost in the comments. You know what I mean? The loyal ones, man. Big up you lot. Do you know what I mean? Like, you actually allow us to to show you the showcase what I want here. Do you know what I mean? You show the support and love, man. So make sure you like, comment, do all that great stuff, and subscribe if you're new as well. Obviously, like you can see as well, go subscribe to the new thing. Anything to do with myself, Sunshine47, SONSHINE. That's Instagram, that's Twitter. And yeah, man, world's greatest heavyweight baller, you already know, man. Biggest villain on Mandem Talk, so it states. I don't know if that title's going to go anywhere, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, always love to you guys, and yeah, keep supporting, man. And obviously, every single time, Saeed doing a Mazzolina, man, at the moment with the work rate, man. So shout out to you. And I know Ty, you've got Never a Foul as well, man. You didn't plug that, bro. But if you're new, make sure you go check out Never a Foul as well.
And I did. Big up for plugging it again, though.
Of course, I'm saying no more. Obviously, you got Rhino's got his MG. Is it Rhino MGTV or whichever, bro? Yeah, there you go. And obviously, Unleash Sports for my man. And go check out Traps as well. I think he's on Instagram doing a Mazzolina. His whole Instagram is just like slew Man United. So go check that out, man. If you want the energy, go check that out, man. And,
listen,
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I've had enough of these lot lately, man. They just message me bare bullshit, man. I've had enough of you lot, man. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break.
Shout out to Musa as well, man. Shout out to Musa and Faz.
Yeah.
Man. Do you know what I mean? The man them.
Absolutely, man.
Shout out to them lot. But yeah,
everyone, man.
Sorry, just quick one as well. For those of you that actually DM man and show man love, fully appreciated, man. Do you know what I mean? I've connected with a couple of decent people, man. So big shout out to you guys. Appreciate the love and support, man. Therefore.
Yep. There you go, people. Make sure you follow up everyone. Make sure you subscribe to everyone. I'll be back tomorrow with some more content, man. This has been a Mandem Talk. We're out.